Hi Libra, how are you guys? I hope you guys are doing really well and in good spirits. Libra, here I am to do your reading. I'm trying to get through all the air signs, and then I'm going to do the earth signs, then go back around. I would like to set an intention. I already connected with your energy for the sake of time. I did that right before I pressed recording. So I would like to set an intention for this to be a space of healing. I hope that you feel validated and seen. Oops, I'm trying to shuffle this. I hope to offer you guidance, clarity, understanding, healing, and insight for your best and highest good. I want to welcome you to the channel. If you guys are new, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. To my returning subscribers, welcome back. Thank you guys so much for your love. Likes, share, and subscribe. It really helps the channel to grow and helps our community to grow, Libra. If you guys understand that this is general, okay? So this may or may not resonate for you guys. Feel free to reverse the roles for cross watchers that could be in your energy. This may have happened, is happening, or is about to happen. Time is an illusion and energy is fluid. All right, you guys. If you guys would like to schedule a personal reading with me, please don't forget to email me. Feel free to check out the information in the description box below. Everything that you need is in the description box below. I post a lot of guided messages from Spirit on Instagram at Infinite_love1111. So you guys can reach me that way as well. I only have one Instagram account. I will never reach out to you guys for a personal reading. So if you be aware of scammers at this time. All right, Spirit. For Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's going on with Libra's energy? What's going on with Libra's energy at this time? One last shuffle here. What message do you have for Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and North Node for Libra. What message do we have for Libra, Spirit? Building blocks. Beautiful energy. Slowly building, one brick at a time, right? This is a process that's lengthy and it takes a long time. So this could be something new that you're creating and building, or a rebuild, right? After some type of tower moment or some type of, crumbling, right? Of your old identity. It happens during the awakening process if you're going through an awakening process. But this is a slow build, right? Building your empire, rebuilding your life. So building blocks. We have your fork in the road, which is very much Libra energy, right? I'm needing to make a decision on something here. Could it be regarding whatever it is that you're building? We have here the number 10 and the number 4 for foundation. 4 represents foundation, right? And stability. As well as the angels are guiding you with these arrows, letting you know that you are protected as you build your foundation at this time, okay? You're being guided. So we'll find out what this fork in the road is about, but I feel like there's a decision here. There's always a decision, right? There's always a choice that we're all, that we make every single day. So it turns out that so far with the building blocks here, you are... What I'm getting is that you're on the right track. You are on the right path. You are building really slowly. So I get that there's a slow build here, and there is, you're very cautious regarding the decisions that you're making at this time. What else for Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's going on for Libra? What message do you have for Libra right now? I'll also see what's being activated for you, the fates. So everything that's happening right now in your life, it's fated and destined to happen. This is talking about serendipity, right? So release any kind of anxiety that you have at this time, Libra, regarding this fork in the road, this decision, and lean into your feminine energy so you can listen and pay attention more to your intuition, okay? The events that's taking place in your life is fated events that's taking place right now, okay? I feel like you have a wish that's coming in as well here with the Fates card. I'm going to read a couple of these from the book. Let's see, I'm going to read 13 here for the fork in the road. What is this fork in the road? Before I do that, let me go ahead and clarify this. Fork in the road. There you are, Libra. King of Swords. Making you're very clear-headed is what I'm getting with the King of Swords here. Yeah, but there's still some confusion here. This wanted to fly out of the deck for some reason. That I will honor it. 7 of Cups and the 6 of Pentacles. It's regarding, it could be regarding work, right? The fork in the road. There could be many options, many opportunities being presented to you at this time. I just heard Spirit say, choose the one that's going to be reciprocal, that is balanced, right? Choose the opportunity or the decision that you're making. Choose the one that is going to be, that's going to highlight your worth, okay? And make sure that you're being reciprocated, that it's balanced, okay? So we have here, there's opportunities coming in that's going to be very lucrative for you at this time. What else for Libra? What else for Libra? Everything that's happening for you in your life right now is fated. So release resistance and just surrender to feminine energy of flow as you slowly build. Taking your time here. What else for Libra? Spirit, please clarify fork in the road for Libra. Please clarify fork in the road. We have here the Knight of Swords. I would, so you're intuitively guided right now to take action on something here regarding communication, okay? And it could be regarding love for some of you guys, right? Definitely being guided here with judgment, right? There's a calling here to take action on something. So this may be a love reading. It's general as of now, so I'm not sure what this could be relating to. It could be work, or it could be you slowly, right? Slowly building on going the long haul, right? Slowly building on a relationship here, okay? I would be careful with any kind of impulsivities at this time. Triggers, right? The Knight of Swords is you know, somebody that it tends to be impulsive in their communication, and tends to be a little aggressive, right? It's fast movement, it's fast communication, but it is clear and truthful, but it could result in, you know, speaking too soon, I would say, or you know, anyways, let's continue before let's continue before I jump ahead. Knight of Swords here for Libra, for fork in the road. So there is some kind of communication that's either coming towards you. This is Swords energy, so this is you. This could be you as well, or going towards you, okay, or coming towards you, or you're the one delivering it. Fork in the road for Libra. Spirit, fork in the road. Clarify this, please. What is this about? The Emperor, the Divine Masculine. Okay. So, somebody here I'm getting may potentially be getting easily triggered here, because this Emperor could, because of past outdated limiting beliefs, okay? It could be also I'm getting fears. I'm hearing fears of there's somebody here that could be potentially reacting from a place of lack, okay, and fear and abandonment, and that's why I said be very cautious before acting or communicating. Temper it, right? Because it may not be coming from the right place. There is somebody here that is trapped in their heads here, about, it could be fear that's trapping this person, whoever this is, right? This is limiting outdated beliefs. This is old outdated beliefs from some kind of loss here that took place, right? So somebody could be overreacting or acting from a place of not seeing something from a higher perspective, not seeing something from a different perspective, right? So there could be a feeling of not feeling good enough, okay? That's what I'm getting here. It could also be that this emperor has been out in the cold. I'm getting a lot of different scenarios. It's a lot of you guys will take whatever resonates with you. This emperor could be feeling out in the cold at this time, and is trying to make a decision regarding coming forward to communicate, okay? But there is a little bit of a being stuck in your head, of a little bit of an analysis paralysis, which in turn is keeping somebody here feeling, I don't know, detached, out, orphaned, out in the cold. There's a sense of loss here, okay? This emperor can be a little aggressive with his communication. He can be a little domineering, a little controlling, a little rigid, selfish even, okay, in his thinking and his actions. So for some of you guys, this could be a healing that needs to be done regarding your father figure. You might have felt growing up emotionally neglected or physically neglected. There's some needs that weren't met, right? But what I'm getting is a high anxiety energy here of somebody acting upon their triggers instead of pausing first to reflect, right? To go within, to tempering and balancing out their energy, okay? Yeah, so there is here, there's some ego is what I'm getting with this emperor energy. Ego and pride, okay? But it's like in the exterior, this emperor is showing off a very tough exterior, maybe a little cocky, maybe a little arrogant. But internally, the reason for the overcompensation is because they feel like they're not worthy, or they're not enough, or they have low self-esteem, okay? That's what I'm getting here. But there's a decision that needs to be made. What is this Knight of Swords? What is this fork in the road about for Libra? This may be your energy, Libra, or somebody in your environment, okay? What is this Knight of Swords for fork in the road for Libra spirit at this time? What is this Knight of Swords? It's about walking. Somebody, okay. Somebody, it's about the fork in the road really is about somebody either walked away from you and now wants to return and talk to you, or somebody the decision, the fork in the road is whether or not to walk away, okay, to leave a situation that is, and there's a conversation that's going to be had about this, okay? Leaving a situation that is not emotionally fulfilling behind, or leaving the past behind, right? Outdated beliefs, all of this stuff here, right? That's no longer serving. This is a lack mindset, victim consciousness as well. Having feeling like your hands are tied. You do have a choice with the fork in the road card, right? So this could be about leaving something behind here that no longer taking action, leaving something behind that no longer serves, and going after your complete and total emotional fulfillment. This is a card of emotional independence, right? Self-love even, okay? But it can translate also as being a card of overindulgence and ego, right? But from what I'm getting here is it could also be that somebody, their ego has like I said, arrogance, right? Cockiness. Their ego here has, their ego here has caused them to walk away from an emotionally fulfilling situation here, right? Instead of compromising. I'm getting that this Emperor, sometimes they don't compromise, they struggle with compromise if they're low vibrational and they're operating from this energy here of lack, okay? So we're either the fork in the road. The decision here is to either walk away from I'm getting walking away from an argument. I'm getting, to take a break here, okay? Walking away from something that could be nourishing to this person, right? Because of their ego, or walking away from what's no longer satisfying walking towards what their emotional fulfillment would be. It could be one or the other, okay? What is this Eight of Cups about with the Knight of... Somebody may have aggressively, there is a walking away from a very aggressive situation. It could be dealing with an Aries, right? There is a walking away, a leaving behind. I don't want to fight anymore. I don't want to deal with this anymore. Right, leaving the past behind, okay, of any situation, and having that very tough conversation here, okay. But like sometimes when people get triggered and they lose their temper, they tend to sabotage, right, and because of not feeling good enough, right, and leave and impulsively make impulsive reactions here and leave a situation where they do find fulfillment here, right? But sometimes the leaving and the pausing is important, because it looks to me like somebody that has a lot of lack in their energy, that they are a little codependent, right? Which means that they tend, Emperor energy, tend to overcompensate so that they can get their needs met, okay? Their codependency, childhood codependency needs met in the situation that they're in, okay? So So it could be beneficial for somebody to walk away, to spend some time alone so that they can heal, right? So that they, wow, look at that. So that they can heal their emotions here, right? There was a crumbling, like I said, with the tower, the building blocks here. Leaving behind a situation to master the art of self-love, to invest in yourself, right? That Nine of Cups energy, right? To, go within, do the healing work, go within, do the healing work, right? Somebody's very stressed out. Go within and do the healing work so that we can heal the codependencies, heal. There is somebody here that looks outside of them to fill some kind of a need, okay? Validation, Emperor energy, approval, appreciation, love, and because they don't feel it within them, right? So a lot of times separating, leaving behind situations, we saw the Six of Pentacles where it's not reciprocal, could be good for you, right? So that you can learn to give to yourself, so you can learn self-worth and self-love, and know that everything that you're seeking and looking for outside of you is already within you. Learning to not put your identity on anyone else, right? Not to place your identity in the hands of anyone else. We have here something painful that went down, and I feel like there is a need to slowly rebuild from this tower moment, from this loss, okay? But there is a need to spend some time alone, to meditate, to seek counsel, to heal, right? So that you can, there could also be somebody here that has matured after walking away, has spent some time with to themselves here, and has evolved into the Emperor, and now they want to come back to rebuild or slowly build with you here. Okay, the Emperor is a very powerful energy, right? So the Emperor, when the Emperor is not, you know, high vibrational, the Emperor can abuse his power, right? Be very controlling, very domineering, very manipulative. So you know, I'm getting here somebody that is trapped in their heads here, feeling alone, feeling lonely, and not comfortable in this energy due to their own self-sabotaging ways. Okay, so let me read this fork in the road. But there is the fates. There's something that's happening. There's some changes that's taking place here with the fates. I'm going to clarify that as well. That is changing this dynamic around, whether you may, I feel like you have already gotten this tower, or you're getting ready to receive this tower when there's walking away takes place. Fork in the road. Let me go ahead and read that. Time to make a decision, Libra. Considering the consequences as you prepare to act. Consider all the consequences as you prepare to act, owning up to your obligation to make the necessary choice. Every choice has a consequence. You've arrived at a fork in the road and are being asked to come to a decision. Will you further your dreams? Will you further your dreams by choosing left or by choosing right? Will you take the road less traveled, or the one well worn by others who has come before you? This is your choice, and yours alone to make. Circumstances and other people will not make it for you. Be present and do not avoid this junction, for it is an important crossroads. Take heart, as no matter which path you choose, you will have a rich and meaningful experience. Doesn't matter what path you choose, it's fated for you already. It's already set out for you, okay? But you want to choose the one that's going to be the most fulfilling to you on a heart and soul level. You are being guided, okay? Spiritually guided by your intuition. I feel like somebody may have procrastinated this a lot, and it's like there's going to be a energetic momentum or a push that's going to it's like you go first and the universe will catch you, okay? And this fork in the road could be a move for some of you guys, right? Moving from one state to the next, or you know, changing residences. But it is a big decision, okay? And Spirit wants you to listen to your intuition regarding making this decision. You reach the moment of truth in the evolution of your relationship. If this is a relationship, which will you choose? To open up to the possibility of love, or to remain isolated? To go deeper and commit to mutual passion, or to walk away? 8 of Cups. Wow. Right? So there could be careful with self-sabotage here because of a feeling of lack and codependency. Okay? This could be you, like I said, or cross-watcher. Be honest with yourself about what you're willing to do. Invest and give. 6 of Pentacles. Then choose. You cannot make the wrong choice. If you move forward with a relationship, know that it will be based in truth. Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is truthful. Whether it's aggressive or impulsive or not, it tends to be very truthful. It is Swords energy after all. And authenticity. You will have to make a conscious decision rather than simply hanging on because you don't want to be alone. 5 of Pentacles. Or ending things because you're afraid of the intensity of genuine connection. All roads lead to the lessons you must learn in your relationships. Regardless of the decision you make, it will place you on the path of a truer experiences of the heart. Do we build? Slowly build, patiently build. This emperor is in his leadership role. So this emperor, this masculine energy, whether female or male, is in control. So basically, this emperor tends to lead and take control of the situation. But is he taking control of the situation from the right state of mind and the right energy? Is he making his decision? Oh, can I speak, Spirit? Mercury's getting ready to go shadow. is this emperor, right, making his decisions from an authentic place, right? Or is this emperor making his decision and his choice from this place? Okay, so that's very, very important here, for this emperor to, instead of making any kind of impulsive decisions here with the Knight of Swords, that this emperor takes some time, pause, some time out to go within, to meditate, okay, and to reassess his situation, to reevaluate and see what needs to be changed, adjusted, right? Within himself, needs to check in with his heart and soul and see what he really wants. Okay, what does his heart truly desires, and what is his intentions? Is this decision coming from the right place, right? I want to see here what this. I feel like there is a walking away from heartbreak, and I feel like that the decision here has everything to do with opening up to love. Genuine, authentic love, pure love, and releasing the fears of abandonment, right, and rejection, addressing it, healing it, going within and doing the inner child work, in the inner child healing work, and getting to the bottom of what is hindering or preventing somebody from opening up to love. This king here, it's looking to me like this king could be afraid of opening up to love, okay? This King of Cups, even though this King of Cups feels deeply, this King of Cups is very sensitive and very intuitive and psychic, a healer, right? Empathic, compassionate, romantic, and he has so much love. But the thing is that this emperor struggles to open up, right? So there is a lot of healing here that needs to take place still. I feel before we make any decisions here. Okay, what is this building blocks for Libra? There's a severe fear of abandonment. I'm getting somebody may leave someone before they are left. Building blocks. Yeah, it's gonna take a lot of patience, a lot of resilience, a lot of courage, and a lot of strength, okay, to set the foundation for whatever it is that you are, whether you're leaving a job that doesn't fulfill you anymore and you're starting your own business, right? A job that isn't paying you enough or isn't paying you for what you're worth, Emperor energy, or whatever is a relationship, right? The events that's taking place right now is fated events for you. Serendipitous even. I'm going to actually read that card from the book. But the building blocks, the strength card, Leo energy here, is a card of patience. Right, and it's a card of willpower, strength, resilience, courage, loyalty, devotion. Inner and outer. Okay, and I feel like you could be dealing with a Leo, with an Aries. Here we have everyone here. Swords, Pentacles. I see fire for Leo, but I don't see wands for that matter. I see Scorpio here with the Tower. But anyway, everybody is here. Like I said, except for the wands, okay? Somebody could be heavily triggered right now, right? There could be some insecurities of the past that's coming up to the surface even. And those triggers are coming up to the surface for it to be addressed. Okay, for you to look at whatever is coming up to the surface is coming up to the surface to alert you of an unhealed wound that doesn't have anything to do with your current situation. It's something that's coming up from the past that has held you back for a long time from moving forward, okay? The Strength card, beautiful energy to clarify building blocks. That's like slowly building the foundation, right? So it's an authentic foundation. This is not rushing in, where the Knight of Swords and even the Knight of Wands tends to rush in, right? And the Emperor, with it being Aries energy, can be impulsive, okay? There is a need to work, I'm getting here, to work on your sacral chakra at this time, so that you can take control of your emotions, balance out your emotions, and heal from any kind of trauma, right? So you can have could heal from any codependencies, even because when we're in this energy, we can have codependencies, okay? So that we can make sure that we're making decisions that's coming from the right place. Strength, clarify strength for building blocks for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, and Jupiter. Clarify strength for building blocks. Yeah, patiently. There we go. Yeah, this is a soulmate connection. This is talking about love, talking about taking a leap of faith and love, but taking your time. This is big love that's coming from the divine. Okay, this is that cup from God, right? And we have here 1, 2, 3 cards of patience. Okay, so beautiful. Taking it slow. This is exactly how we build when we're talking about long term, when we're building for a relationship that's going to stand the test of time. This is investing wisely and patiently, right? And nurturing it, watering your investment. This is the reap what you sow card, the karma card. What you put in is what you're going to get back, right? The grass is greener where you water it. So it's like there's a beautiful connection here that's been given to you, Libra, by God, Source, the universe, the divine. It's a soulmate connection. Yes, yes. And it did say, the universe said, you go first and I'll catch you, right? Taking a leap of faith. And when you taking a chance on love, right? When we love, our lives are changed forever. So we have here the Knight of Wands, which is a very slow moving knight. The reason why it's so slow, a cautious knight, is because this knight is headed towards the 10 of Pentacles, which is what this building blocks is. We're building up to that long-term stability, long-term security, long-term love, right? So this is great, and this is fated, and this is destined to happen for you right now. This is a new chapter. This is a new cycle in love, a new beginning in love for you, Libra. This is beautiful, and this is a mutual love. Two people having their own cup of love, two people seeing eye to eye, two people coming together. This is sacred, divine, spiritual love, soulmate love, right? So there is a slow progress here, being very patient and taking your time this time around to get to know each other, right? Yes, this is beautiful. This is that new beginning in love for you here. I'm going to move this over a little so that you can see. I'm actually going to read this building blocks from the book, Libra, so that the relationship portion of it, right? So that you can see here that the divine is supporting you here regarding this decision of, whatever's coming up to the surface here for you. You do have what it takes as the Emperor. Whatever's coming up to the surface here for you, Libra, or Crosswatcher, is coming up to the surface for you, so that the fears, right? You know what they say, if it scares you a little bit, then that's a yes from the universe to go for it, right? You have what it takes, okay, you have what it takes to build on this relationship here. You are worthy, is what I'm saying, and deserving of this beautiful love, regardless what went down for you in the past. Here, that situations in the past that were, not so healthy, right? Because we were in a different vibration back then, okay? So there is a need to work on learning how to communicate your emotions a little bit better, Okay, expressing yourself better from the heart, from the soul, from your spirit. You could benefit possibly from reading books about opening up, about vulnerability, how vulnerability is strength. Reading books about, you know, proper communication, how to communicate clearly, right? Reading books about expressing emotions, watching videos, but also, you know, if you, I love meditation. I feel like meditation has changed my life. You know, if you are into starting the healing work or doing the healing work, and you have done the healing work, or you are in the process right now of healing from your past here, right? Working on your sacral chakra and your working on your sacral chakra as well as heart and throat can really benefit you here, so you can feel safe, right? And root as well, root, because of this energy. You can begin to feel really safe gradually, right? Building blocks. Even when it comes to your healing, it's a process. It takes time. It happens in layers. So you can feel safe to express yourself, right? Emotionally, and tempering your energy and expressing yourself. A lot of people just don't know how to communicate properly here, and I get that with this Knight of Swords. Then don't know how to communicate your feelings, you know, in a healthy way, right? So that's where the books are there, articles, videos that you can watch, okay? A lot of people communicate sometimes from their wounded inner child, okay? So, which is what I'm getting here. There's a need to work on healing from your traumas here, to release and purge your emotions and balance out your emotions, to heal any kind of codependencies, right? To be very conscious and very aware. Could be potentially time to do some shadow work, because if you're getting triggered, there are some shadows that are coming up to the surface here that you may be operating from making your decisions and choices from that place. Okay, you could benefit here from working on your throat, sacral, heart, and root, especially, and crown. I'm getting here with the Eight of Swords. And with the Aries energy here in Eight of Swords, so that you can express yourself freely and creatively. You may not have had a voice back then, or in your previous relationships, right? So that you can express yourself from you know, can express yourself with kindness and with love, okay, to this partner here, okay? Because if we tend to, the old ways of doing things, it's not going to work with this connection here, okay? Two different connections. I'm getting a connection from the past that you're walking away from here with the Eight of Cups. That there's a victim consciousness here, a victim mindset that's being released or needs to be healed or released. Could be this Emperor, right? That's releasing this, so that he can welcome in here, take a chance, take a chance. The Fool card, unhealthy love. That's what I'm getting. Fates, clarify fates, the fates for Libra. Clarify the fates. There you are. So, and this Page of Cups keeps wanting to pop up here, right? So there is a need to release control here. The King of Swords is very sharp, very clear, very intelligent. The King of Swords could also be a lawyer, okay? So there's some kind of fated events that's taking place in your life right now. The King of Swords is air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. It is an Aquarius card, right? But there's a need to ground your energy so you can make a practical decision here. Yes, logic is important, but being practical is also really important at this time. Everything that's happening right now is meant to happen for you, destined and fated, like I said, right? What can you tell me about this King of Swords? It could be time to try to get out of your head. It could be that you're in your head a lot. King of Swords with the Eight of Swords, right? Thinking a lot here. You may not be making, there's a need to feel feminine energy. Masculines, if you're a masculine watching this, you may need to work on on healing your feminine energy, right? So you can connect a little more with that King of Cups energy of your intuition, okay? Feel like your intuition is guiding you here. Yes, yes. There's a lot of information that's coming to you right now, but it could be skewed or blurred or blocked because of the overthinking. That is a very masculine energy, overthinking. And there could be some negative thinking even that's taking place right now, okay? And you just need to work on, that's why I said crown chakra, because your faith is going to be really important. King of Swords for the faiths. Believing, right? And what you prayed for, what you asked for. Law of attraction one-on-one. Manifestation one is having positive thoughts and confidence. This is where you can channel in Leo's energy here of confidence, having the confidence that whatever it is that you're investing in your relationships and in your businesses, that you will get the rewards that you're seeking, right? So getting out of this negative mindset of lack and stepping into the energy of abundance. So that is root chakra. King of Swords, Spirit. King of Swords, please, for the fates, for Libra. There's a lot of planning. This King of Swords can be very analytical, very logical, meticulous, and that's that's very fair and understandable. If you've been through a lot in the past, you don't want to make the same mistakes, right? But the thing is, there is a need to trust at this time. This King of Swords is tends to overanalyze and overthink, create issues and problems when there isn't any, okay? With negative thinking. His sword is up for protection. He's armored up, right? He's got his sword up here, his sword up here. He's ready for battle. He's ready to fight, and we have here Queen of Wands, a fire sign. If you're in a connection with somebody, this is a fated connection, okay? But again, there is still some emotional, there's some confusion. There is a little bit of delusion here. There's the emotional, the cups energy, right? There's just a lot going on emotionally that somebody may not be there's too much thinking about the feelings instead of just feeling the feelings, right? So there's this connection is definitely balanced, right? Equal give and take. So there's a need to learn, open up to receive and give without expectations, okay? I feel this king is on guard, we have here the Hanged Man taking a pause, because there is something that this is a card of enlightenment, a card of awakening, okay? This is a card of somebody that's needing to take a step back, taking a pause here so that he can see the situation from all angles, right? Change your mind. The Emperor has a hard time changing his mind. This is also could be a card of, a lot of fantasy, a lot of daydreamy energy, right? A lot of illusions even, okay? That's because someone is trying to make logical sense of what they're feeling here, okay? And it could be because this love just snuck up on you, right? That you didn't intend to meet this person. And now here they are. Here is the cup from God, right? Here they are. And it stirred up your emotions. Pisces energy here, with two Pisces energy, it stirred up your emotions. And yes, it is a huge opportunity here for a new beginning, for a fresh start for you, a brand new cycle in love. But look at this. Some shadow is creeping up. There's some guarded energy here, right? There's some shadow in between this beautiful new offer from God for building something beautiful with somebody here, okay? We have here a king here that is a little bit disconnected from his emotions. He needs to lean into his emotions and feel his emotions, right? Instead of trying to logically make sense of how he feels. He needs to work on allowing himself to feel. There is a need for compromise and understanding and seeing the situation here from a completely different perspective, okay? Not from the perspective of the past. This is a completely different person, different cycle, different situation. I believe that this is new love. I don't believe that this is anybody returning from the past. This is great. Okay, so let me see. Let me read. I'm going to read building blocks. 28 for building blocks. Strong foundations, a beautiful work in progress. That's this love. This love is a beautiful work in progress. You have, this is beautiful reading. So remember, we can self-sabotage because of what went down in our lives in the past, okay, in our past relationships. You have everything you need to cultivate an extraordinary life. This is the time when your focus needs to be on the foundations you build upon. Your work, your relationships, and your very being are underwritten by your values, ethics, morals, and core beliefs. Are they still true for you? Will they stand the test of time? It looks to me like if you do decide to take a leap of faith and invest in this relationship, slowly build upon it, water this, nurture this relationship, that it will stand the test of time. Will they stand the test of time and serve as solid grounding upon which you construct your life? Now you are making changes that will affect everything in a positive way. Your destiny is truly a remarkable and beautiful design. Relationship message. When you see this card, know that you are attracting new relationships into your life. Yep, here we go. It's new, I knew it. And solidifying the ones you already have by building them on the foundation of honesty, humility, clear communication, and genuine desire to know one another. You are moving towards laying the groundwork for a relationship with a firm footing that will ensure it can withstand any storm. Long-lasting relationships are also repaired and strengthened. You and the other person are stronger, wiser, and more powerful together than apart. Wow, that's beautiful. This connection is fated for you, okay? So you may need to work on getting out of your head here. King of Swords for the Fates. Clarify the King of Swords here for the Fates. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. I believe this might be the same queen, to be honest with you. Yeah, there could be some triggers, some ego that's coming up to the surface here. There could be a decision between two for some of you guys, but I feel like it's the same feminine energy, or this could be you needing to heal the feminine energy within you if you're the masculine. The Queen of Cups here, Cancer energy, okay? So the person may have Cancer in their chart, or with the Queen of Wands, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. I'm getting a lot of that here. There is here the potential for self-sabotage of this connection here if you are not aware, okay, and conscious of your triggers, okay? There is an ending here of an old cycle. Could be this cycle of being in connections and relationships that are not, suited for you, right? That are not resonating with you, that are not on the same energetic frequency as you, that don't have the same values, morals, and integrity as you, don't have the same vision of the same goals, right? I feel like you met somebody new here that is very caring, very loving, very kind, very gentle, very generous, very forgiving, very understanding, very empathic, right? The Queen of Cups is a healer. She is the match to the King of Cups, okay? The Queen of Cups is a healer. She is, empathic, compassionate, loving queen, kind, nurturing, and I feel like that this energy will like for this King of Swords to match her, you know, to open up to his emotions, to open up his emotions, to heal his emotions. And I feel like she can be very healing to this King of Swords here, okay? I feel like she could be very, very healing. There's going to be it's an ending here of a very tough cycle for somebody, okay? This could be you, both you and your person. Both of you guys are closing out, I feel, an important cycle of karma and lessons here, because Saturn is here, right? So be careful. Be careful with the self-sabotage, okay? We have here, there is a mirroring of the energies. There's a mirror. I'm getting that there's a fear of opening up and a mirroring of energies here. There could be, right, with the Queen of Swords. So there's important communication, honest communication that needs to happen at this time. All right, read the fates. Okay, where is this? 17, the fates. Fate, karma, I did say that. Karma, acceptance, that there are things you cannot change, and knowing what those things are. The serenity prayer sums up the meaning of this card. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. There are things in life you will never have control over, and this is what I feel this King of Swords needs to release, is control, to allow himself to you know, open up to love. The conditions brought on by the evolution of the collective, by nature, and by your past experiences may be fated, preordained by spirit for a greater purpose you cannot understand in this lifetime. It may not be in your cards to understand why certain events occurred, but you can accept the mystery and work with what those events and your current circumstances have to teach you. This is the wisdom contained in the serenity prayer. Relationship message. Other people are who they are. You can't change them. The challenge is to accept them as they are and not to try to make them otherwise to suit you. Yeah, this is what we call holding space and unconditional love. This is a time, I feel like this king may have a lot of expectations, and he's heavily triggered by those expectations, okay? And I feel like there's a need for this king to drop his guard, drop his sword, and allow himself to just feel, enjoy the moment, right? Relax in the moment. This is a time to look at how you attempt to mold people to fit your views of how they should be, so you can remain in the relationship and avoid discomfort. Yeah, so there's some fears here that's coming up for this king. What if who they are and whatever is happening between you and them in this situation is perfect from the perspective of spirit, which we saw the needing to change your perspective, right? With the Hanged Man card. Now is the time to accept what you cannot change, even if it means that you honor yourself, spirit, and the other person by moving on. Love unconditionally or for each of us is on our own journey, and we cannot direct that of another. Be aware that this relationship is indeed fated, and you are meant to evolve into a better version of yourself as a result of it. Yes. So I feel like there's a lesson for this king here to learn from this Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands, okay? Or if this king has dealt with, a past situation that was very aggressive, this queen is going to react differently. There is a spiritual lesson that this person is in this in your life for a reason and for a purpose, okay? And these triggers that are coming up to the surface for you at this time regarding your past is coming up for you to address an unhealed wound of the past that may be self-sabotaging, that may be preventing you from allowing and opening up to healthy love. Spirit, what guidance do you have for Libra here? What message regarding love do you have for Libra? Message regarding love, regarding Libra. I decided not to, because this message was something entirely different. So As Spirit always, I can't plan what I'm gonna do beforehand because I channeled. So it always is, you know, we have your forgiveness here, okay? And be willing to express love. Exactly. Express love to receive love. Release your expectations of others, right? That's how you authentically love somebody. You authentically love somebody. You can purely give your love to somebody when you're giving it without expecting anything in return from them, okay? That's you being in a place of self-love, right? And being able to purely give your love to somebody else without an agenda attached to it, okay? That would relate to codependency, okay, if that's the case. And if that's the case, then that's there's a healing that needs to take place with your root chakra and sacral chakra as well. What else here for Libra? Message regarding love for Libra. I feel that you are in already a connection with this person here, but I feel like that could easily change if we don't watch. We don't watch ourselves. We don't be aware and conscious of our shadows and our triggers. I got a card here that flipped. Did it flip? No. What message regarding love do you have for Libra? This deck is really large. My hands are rather small. Thank you for your patience, Libra. We have practice compassion. See things here from a different perspective, from a fresh perspective. Exactly. This king is disconnected from his emotions. He fights it, I feel, with the Nine of Swords and the King of Cups. He overthinks it. He tries to analyze it, right? Practice compassion is the message here. And understanding, right, for the other person. I'm going to pull from the Romance Angels. Let me see here what this trigger. I have a trigger deck. Spirit, what is the trigger for this King of Swords here regarding this love, this connection for Libra? What is the trigger? What is triggering this King of Swords? How is he getting triggered? This King of Swords here for Libra. How is this King? You gotta heal. You gotta do the shadow work, okay? So you don't bleed from the past relationships onto the new relationship. King of Swords. What is the trigger for this King of Swords for Libra? Spirit. I've got 3 here. I can be quick-tempered and say hurtful things without understanding why. Yeah, this is that Knight of Swords I was just talking about. Yeah, this Knight of Swords with the ego, and it's coming from this place of lack, of fear, of fear of abandonment, of lack, not feeling worthy, not feeling good enough. Yeah, this King of Swords can be cutting, you know, with his words. But he's dealing with the Queen that is very understanding and loving and healing and compassionate here. When I feel overwhelmed and not in control, my behaviors become manic and compulsive. So this king has some healing to do here, and Spirit sent for this divine cup. Spirit sent this beautiful soulmate divine connection here to challenge this king, to trigger this king for a purpose, right? A spiritual purpose, to trigger and challenge this king here to go within and address and heal, and finally heal from his past, and address his triggers, right? Address his inner child woundings, his codependencies, his fears. We have here, when I fail to set boundaries with others, I become angry with myself for days. Codependent behavior. When we lack to set boundaries at all, it's a codependent behavior. When I'm angry, my immediate response is to get even. So, what is the shadow that's coming up with these triggers for this king? I'm seeing that you're dealing with a very patient queen that has a lot of love for this king here, and she's not interested in fighting back, but she does have strong She has a lot of confidence, this Queen of Wands, but she does have strong boundaries here, okay? That's what I feel. Because this Queen of Wands, even though she has a lot of love, Queen of Cups, she's not forgetting her worth and her value. What is the shadow that's coming up here for this King of Swords, for the Libra? Boundaries. I just talked about that exactly, and codependency. And I can't ever say this word, uncompromising. It's exactly what I said. That's this Emperor energy here. Very, very egoic, prideful, doesn't change his mind. And that's why Spirit has said there's a need to practice compassion and change your perspective. Develop healthy boundaries to make sure you are emotionally and mentally stable. It's okay to say no. So basically, I'm getting that this king, because of his codependency, he tends to overgive or do things for others, right? And then when his expectation for his reasoning isn't met, he's resentful, right? He's resentful, and then he aggressively, communicates his resentment in an extremely aggressive way that's very hurtful, right? To the person that we're building upon here on this new connection, okay? Definitely look into a person that doesn't set boundaries is a person that is codependent. So this king probably says yes when he means no, overgives, over a caretaker, overextends himself because of some kind of fear of abandonment, fear of being seen, fear that somebody's going to leave them behind or see them a certain way. Normally when we don't set boundaries because we want appreciation, validation, love, intimacy, we want to be seen a certain way, right? So we're afraid to lose that person. So this is codependency is a relationship addiction. You are relying too heavily on the other person for your sense of self-worth. Give yourself more self-love. So when the person doesn't meet this person's expectations, this person becomes quick-tempered, and they say hurtful things, and it's coming from, this person not willing to budge, not willing to compromise. Think about being fair and working in harmony with another person. Yep, because this Emperor, this King of Swords, has feelings of shame and feels extremely insecure. There's quick-tempered again. There it is, right? Think before you speak. Put space between your thoughts and the words that come out. That's what I said. Take a pause. Hangman energy. Take a pause before communicating with this Knight of Swords energy here. Being super aggressive. We have shame. So that's connected here with the sacral chakra. That needs healing. Okay. There's a meditation by Brian Scott, and meditation by Brian Scott and Meditative Mind on YouTube. They have a wonderful chakra series. It's an ongoing treatment, ongoing doing this meditation every day to reach the goal, okay? And then some to maintain. You are not flawed. You are worthy of love and belonging. Forgive yourself for not giving yourself enough self-love. So until this king learns how to master the art of self-love here, right, and he heals from this, he is not going to be able to give or receive authentic, pure love with somebody else, okay? We have insecurity. So this king has a lot, whoever this is, king or queen, woman or man, no gender, whoever I'm talking about here that is in this energy of self-sabotage because of some unhealed woundings here, this person here has a lot of work to do. Please understand your worth, your value, your purpose here on earth. There is no need to feel small or compare yourself to others. All right, let's love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. People that don't set boundaries or that are codependent, they have a lot of self-love work to do. All right, Libra. Guidance for Libra. regarding this connection here that we're talking about, Spirit, in this reading. It is true love. It is worth, okay, you taking the time out, whoever this is, to do this work. It is beautiful, the romance of a lifetime. We see the Two of Cups. It's given to you by God. Please work on releasing, like I said, whatever situation that went down here in the past with your ex that wasn't healthy, that was karmic, right? Release that by doing the inner work, by doing cord cutting, karma clearing, guided meditation, and cord cutting guided meditation, because whatever went down here in the past that created some kind of trauma within this masculine energy here, it is showing up in this connection. This new connection. This new connection is past life relationship. You have known each other before. Yes, I'm getting that here. It's a very strong spiritual connection. And then Spirit is saying to, Emperor, King of Swords, keep an open mind, okay? Because your soulmate here is different than your usual type and expectation. If your usual type and expectation made you feel like this, Five of Pentacles, that's not what this connection is trying to do. That's not what this connection is about. This connection is pure, unconditional, authentic, spiritual, sacred, divine love. That's what this is. Pay attention to the red flags, and I feel like the red flags is within you. Be conscious and aware of your shadows, your triggers. How am I sabotaging a beautiful connection here? Okay, that can stand the test of time. All right, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. It's already a long reading, so definitely reach out to me if you would like a personal session, a personal healing session. Okay, we can work together here on starting your healing journey, okay? The information to that is in the description box below. Thank you guys so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing. God bless you. Namaste. Mwah. Take care, Libra.